in the vibrant town of Kisangani, nestled along the banks of the Congo River, lived a young girl named Mwasi. At just 10 years old, she was the apple of her father's eye. Mwasi's father, Monsieur Bemba, was a well-respected man, known for his affluence and generosity. He owned a thriving business that supplied goods to the surrounding villages, and he was a figure of inspiration for many in the town. Yet, despite his success, he was a solitary man, having lost his wife shortly after Mwasi was born. Mwasi never knew her mother. Her father spoke of her in whispers, his eyes clouded with a mix of sorrow and love. Mwasi's days were filled with laughter and warmth, her father's love enveloping her like the soft golden sun that bathed Kisangani. They would stroll through the bustling markets, where the air was thick with the scent of spices and the sounds of vendors calling out their wares. He would teach her about the vibrant culture around them, sharing tales of local legends and the history of their land. But one fateful afternoon, the vibrant colours of her world began to fade. Monsieur Bemba fell ill, a sickness that crept in quietly but soon ravaged his body. Mwasi watched helplessly as her father, once so strong and full of life, grew weaker day by day. The town rallied around them, bringing food and care, but it was not enough. One rainy evening, as the river swelled and the skies wept, Mwasi held her father's hand for the last time. With a gentle squeeze and a soft smile, he whispered, "My darling, you are never alone." With those words he slipped away, leaving Mwasi an orphan in a world that felt suddenly vast and empty. The vibrant town, once filled with laughter and love, now seemed to echo with her loneliness. As she wandered through the streets, she could feel the weight of her father's absence pressing down on her heart. The townspeople, though sympathetic, treated her with a mix of pity and reverence, aware of the legacy her father had left behind. Despite her grief, Mwasi discovered a strength within herself. With her father's guidance echoing in her mind, she began to explore the world he had shown her. She would visit the market, where the vendors greeted her warmly, remembering her father's kindness. Mwasi found solace in the stories of her people, absorbing their culture as if it were a lifeline. As the months passed, Mwasi learned to navigate her new reality. She inherited her father's business, a daunting task for a girl so young, but she was determined to honor his memory. With the help of loyal employees who had worked alongside her father, she began to run the business, showing an aptitude for leadership that surprised even her. The townspeople soon recognized her resilience, rallying around her as they had for her father. One day, while overseeing a shipment of goods, Mwasi stumbled upon a dusty old chest in the back of the warehouse. Curiosity piqued. She opened it to find a trove of letters and photographs, remnants of her father's life before she was born. Among them was a letter addressed to her, written with love and hope. It spoke of dreams he had for her, of the woman he believed she would become. With each letter she read, Mwasi felt her father's presence beside her, guiding her through the shadows of her grief. She decided to honor his legacy, not only by running the business, but also by giving back to the community he loved so dearly. Mwasi began organizing events, supporting local artists and craftsmen, and helping children in need. The town started to flourish again, its colors brightening as Mwasi infused it with her youthful spirit and determination. Years passed, and Mwasi grew into a strong, compassionate young woman, beloved by the community. The vibrant town of Kisangani became a tapestry of her father's dreams and her own aspirations. Though she had endured the pain of loss, she learned to embrace the beauty of life, carrying her father's memory in her heart as she continued to create a legacy of her own, one of love, strength, and hope that echoed through the vibrant streets of her home. As Mwasi navigated her new life, she found solace not only in the memories of her father, but also in the comforting presence of her grandmother, Mama Mwita. A wise and gentle soul, Mama Mwita had watched over Mwasi since she was a baby, and now she stepped in to help guide her through the tumultuous waters of grief and responsibility. The bond between them grew stronger, a tapestry woven with love, ancient wisdom, and shared dreams. Mama Mwita, deeply rooted in the traditions of their people, believed in the power of spiritual directions as ordained by God in the Bible. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, she called Mwasi to the garden. Under the shade of a large mango tree, Mama Mwita picked a vibrant green leaf, its surface glistening with dew. She held it delicately in her hands and began to speak softly, words flowing like a gentle stream. "Mwasi, my dear child," she declared, her voice rich with emotion, "this leaf carries supernatural properties and powers. I declare that the powers God put in this leaf will work for you, and you will become a powerful woman of wealth and wisdom when you consume it. You will find a partner who cherishes you and stands by your side, and together you will bring prosperity to our family and community in the name of Jesus." As she spoke, Mwasi closed her eyes and felt a warmth enveloping her, a sense of hope and possibility blooming within her heart. Mama Mwita's rituals were more than mere tradition. They were a connection to the past and a beacon for the future. When the ritual was complete, they buried the leaf at the base of the mango tree, marking it with a small stone as a symbol of Mwasi's dreams taking root. In the following years, Mwasi flourished. Under her leadership, her father's business grew, expanding its reach beyond the town's borders. She became known not just for her keen business acumen, but also for her compassion and dedication to uplifting those around her. The townspeople admired her, not only for her success, but for the kindness she showed, often sharing her wealth with those in need. As Mwasi's reputation blossomed, so did her heart. One day, during a community festival celebrating the rich culture of Kisangani, she met a young man named Kofi. He was charming and full of laughter, with dreams that matched her own. They quickly formed a bond, one that felt as if it had been written in the stars. Mwasi could see in Kofi the same passion for community and kindness that her father had embodied. Their love grew, nurtured by shared values and mutual respect. When Kofi proposed to Mwasi under the very mango tree where her grandmother had performed the ritual years before, it felt as if the universe had conspired to fulfill Mama Mwita's declaration. Mwasi accepted with tears of joy, her heart swelling with gratitude for the love that surrounded her and the legacy her father had left behind. On their wedding day, the town of Kisangani came alive with celebration. The vibrant colors of the festivities mirrored the love that Mwasi and Kofi shared. As they exchanged vows, Mama Mwita watched proudly, knowing that her prayers had been answered. Mwasi had become the woman she had always dreamed of being, rich not only in material wealth but in love, joy, and community spirit. Years later, as Mwasi and Kofi raised their family, they often returned to the mango tree, sharing stories of their lives with their children. Mwasi spoke of her father's love, her grandmother's wisdom, and the importance of giving back to the community. She ensured that her children understood the roots of their family and the strength that lay in their heritage. And so, Mwasi lived happily ever after, a testament to the power of love, resilience, and the enduring bonds of family. The vibrant town of Kisangani thrived under her influence, forever marked by the legacy of a young girl who, despite loss, chose to embrace life fully, weaving her dreams into the rich tapestry of her community.